Oh, poor connection. Oh, are we on? Connection of it. Right, we should be on. Right. I know you'll probably watch this on the replay because it's silly o'clock in the morning. But I've got Robbie up poorly. Oh, it's just a nightmare tonight. So, I thought, while I was doing nothing, I thought I would jump on here and just tell you a little bit about why I'm doing this, to be honest. So, it all kind of started. I'm a mobile hairdresser. I'm Cheryl Roberts, by the way, for those who don't know me. Because I know there's a lot of new people just been added to my group. So, I just wanted to say hi and introduce myself. I'm a mobile hairdresser by trade. And when you're a hairdresser, every haircut is rewarding because everybody loves how you've cut it, you've pampered them and made them feel good. And it's quite a rewarding job, and you're doing it all day long, every day, mainly weekends, Friday nights, you name it. And my dad used to be my main babysitter. Now, it was poorly with leukemia, so I did cut my hours down a bit. But then he got rushed into hospital, and he passed away. Now, during that time, it was the worst time of my life ever. And during that time, I lost my hairdressing diary. It was in hospital for about 3 weeks because I'd lost my diary. I couldn't let my customers know straight away, and it was just hell, absolute hell. Anyway, of course you're in limbo, aren't you? Between like the funeral, you're waiting around, you're off work, you just don't know what to do with yourself at all. It's just a numb, limbo, weird kind of horrible place. Anyway, so I did lose quite a lot of hairdressing customers with not having my diary, couldn't ring them. And I'd got 4 children, two little toddlers, and then 2 at school. I've got an eldest son, he's 20 now, so he was living with my dad at the time, so it was a bit stressful for him as well. So I'd got all this going on. My husband worked away, and I just couldn't, I'd got no childcare, couldn't go to work, couldn't let anybody know. But because you're in that kind of grieving place, time stopped, if you like, the world stopped for that, I don't know, however long it was, 2 or 3 months, you're just in a oblivion, a world of your own, and you didn't care. It was, I don't know. Anyway, a lot of you's been there, you know what it's like. So anyway, when I kind of got myself together a little bit, I was like, well, I can't do as much hairdressing as I used to, because I've got no childcare. Half of my customers have found new hairdressers in the meantime, so I'd only got half around now, so I ain't going to earn as much. Plus I'd cut down my hours anyway because of my dad. So it was like I needed to do something that would bring a bit of an income in, to replace some of my hairdressing, that I could do more from home around the kids. I do make wedding flowers, but it's kind of a seasonal thing, so you don't get customers all year round, if you like. You get lots of people asking for quotes in the winter, but all the weddings are in the summer, so you can be really busy in the summer, but then rest of the year nothing. So that kind of weren't an option. Anyway, I went pursuing these direct sales companies, and I thought, well, makeup would be a good one because I could tie it in with the wedding flowers and the hair, and you know what I mean. Anyway, I've been a bit of a jumper, let's say, because finding a company, when I was hairdressing, right, I would try all the products until I find ones that I knew would work, basically. They worked, the customers liked them, they smelt nice, they did the job, made the hair stay in, whatever. They had to be bang on and do everything I wanted to do. This was really difficult, bearing in mind there's tons of products and you can be trying them forever. But you always manage to find your few favourites. It was kind of the same with direct sales because you don't get all the ins and outs of what's going on until you actually buy a kit and join up. That's when you find out what it's really like, what behind the scenes is like, the bits they don't tell you, basically. And there's been, I'm not going to mention companies because that's not fair, but there's been companies where the skincare's lovely, the makeup's rubbish, the makeup's lovely, the skincare's rubbish. I even tried wax melts at one point, and you'd got to literally have £250 in sales or they close your account after you just spent a fortune on a kit. Well, I weren't going to spend £250 out my own pocket after I just bought the kit, so bang, that account's gone. And it's just, sometimes these companies are all out for themselves making money. Sometimes they do really, really well with it, and you can get a team going and you can get sales. Sometimes there's that many of the same rep, people are sick to death of seeing you. And it is literally a massive roller coaster and swings and roundabouts, and you need to do it the right way with the right products, basically. Anyway, so to kind of cut a long story short, after doing Younique for quite a while, you kind of think you're getting somewhere, but then you find out, oh, these people that have bought kits just want the kit, so you're back to square one again, and you just end up as broke as the day you started. You know what I mean? It is hard, very, very hard. Anyway, I've kind of gone through a bit of a bad patch and felt crap, and I'm still in the same boat where at the moment I've got no car, can't afford to have it fixed, and it's like, well, I need to find something to do before I go out my damn mind. When you've got no car, you can't just go and visit your friends, take your mind off it, you can't pop round, do a bit of hairdressing here and there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, another one, a hair company ruined my hair, totally. Not the Beaver Hair Care, by the way. That one is absolutely fantastic, and it's sorted my hair out, thank goodness. But yeah, some of these products and these companies aren't telling you the truth. They're not all what they seem. Some are saying they're natural products and they're not. So you really do, if you're going to join something like this, you really need to do your research. There's loads doing free to join ones, but I found with the ones that aren't charging you a kit price or a sign-up fee, you get people that are joining it just because they're bored or because their mates joined it. And you know, once the novelties wore off after a month or so, they all literally start bickering, falling out, causing trouble, and it turns into a bit of a playground bitch fest. It's not all easy money like everybody expects it to be. So anyway, why I'm having it on a bit of a downer, I thought I'll tune my sen up and buy myself some skincare. And I'd been watching this Lime Life. It launched in the UK in June. And I'd been watching this girl in America way before it launched in this country. Every now and then, because she did quite a few lives, so every now and then I'd pop on a live and I'm thinking, yeah, that's nice. Then when it launched over here, there was samples floating about, so I managed to get my hands on a few samples, and I tried this skin polish, and oh, it was amazing. Honestly, it was the nicest face mask I have ever tried. The minute I washed it off, my skin felt like soft as a baby's bum, and it just felt like I'd been and had a proper facial at a spa. It was dead nice. Anyway, I thought, well, I'm with this other company, so I'm not going there buying that because I'm doing this. We'll stick to this. Right, we're getting somewhere with this. We're sticking to it. Anyway, I ended up buying this pot of skin polish. And I got the same effect then. It was so nice. Felt like I'd been to a spa. And I was like, then it got me thinking. I'm thinking, well, the company I'm with, I'm not kind of selling nothing now. Everybody I know has bought a kit, for themselves. They don't want to do it as a business. So I've either got to do loads of recruiting, but we just couldn't seem to, I don't know, me and the few on my team that was trying as hard as to get the sales, it just wasn't happening for us. And we was getting more and more fed up, frustrated, losing the will to live. It was that kind of thing. Anyway, so this skin polish, and I was kind of thinking to myself, well, they do makeup as well. I wonder what the makeup's like. Maybe if I do like the makeup, because I already know I like the skincare, would it be better to change? So I went buying a mascara, you know, your best sellers, if you like, your mascara, your lipstick, a few eyeshadows. We'll try those first, see what they're like. And I was like, I quite like these. So then I bought a foundation. Didn't buy the right colour, but it was all to see, because I thought there's no way I'm going buying another kit with another company just to have the same as what I was already doing, getting nowhere fast, spending money on kits, doing nothing. So anyway, this time I did my research. I tried the products. I'd got foundations, lip colours, a bit of everything really. Moisturiser, skincare, One Drop Wonder in the sockets. I really, really do like those. The skin polish. Anyway, only thing I didn't have was the moisturisers, and what rest was in the kit, the blushes and things. But blushes and eyeshadows, you know what I mean? If you like one, you're obviously going to like the other because they're made similar. And anyway, so I did try it all. So then I started looking into the culture of the company and the company ethics, the policies, basically what it was doing for people, whether the products were working. And we have got a whole group of testimonials, real life testimonials, real customers, real reps, before and after pictures. Nothing's filtered, nothing's edited, nothing's, you know what I mean, everything's the raw real life pictures. And everything works. I've tried it, it works. It's not skincare like the previous company I tried, where it worked for a short period of time where I was actually using it, but they would put, this particular company, they would kind of put about a 20ml small little pot inside a big pot. So you thought, oh, that's good value, you're getting this big pot. Imagine this as being a big pot, by the way. Big pot for, I don't know, 30 quid or whatever. That big pot would last you a month if you was lucky, for about 30 quid. Well, nobody can keep affording to be spending 30 quid a month on one product. You know what I mean? Because you don't just need that pot of cream, you probably need the cleanser, the moisturiser, whatever else to go with it. So value for money wise, that one was really, really rubbish. And the minute you stop using it, your skin kind of drifted back to its old way and felt rubbish again. So it was a product where you got to continuously use that wasn't really benefiting you in any way, shape or form. Now, I've been using this kit since I've had it. I've had it since the beginning of December, roughly. Tell a lie, it would have been probably a bit after then, because I signed up beginning of December. It takes about a week to come. It's busy because it's Christmas, so... Anyway, I got my kit, and I've noticed already, just with using the skin polish for a start, and the sockets, the One Drop Wonder, that my skin has been a lot clearer. The redness on my cheeks isn't as what's the word? Isn't as bright and obvious. It's kind of toned it down as though it's shrinking it. Large pores are shrinking, fine lines are shrinking, and I don't know, my skin just feels smoother, and I've got more of a glow. I don't know, what's the word? I feel more confident, don't feel so washed out. You know what I mean? Put a bit of makeup on, it's so flawless. You know what I mean? You can be up all night and nobody knows, because it's so flawless. I think Harley's coming up now. What's the matter, mate? Oh, right, give me 5 minutes, I'll come and do it. Oh, he wants me to do this, Harley. Crazy. This is twice I've tried to do this live. Last time it was Robbie, now it's Harley. Is he coming up or going down? I can hear his footsteps. I can't tell if he's coming up or going down. He's coming up. What's the matter? You want me to...
Boxing on my leg.
Right, okay, right. I will do this in a part 2. So this is to be continued. I'll catch you all soon. Hi everyone. Right, I'll try again now. Harley's settled. Oh, what a night, I tell you. Right, so if you want to watch the live before this, so you know what I'm talking about, or I'll just give you a quick recap. Right, I got into this direct sales thing because my dad passed away. I lost my hairdressing diary. I've got 4 children and I needed an extra income basically. So anyway, I've tried quite a few different companies, about 4 I think. There was a hair care one, a couple of makeup ones, wax melts, and I could find a fault with each one. And trying to sell a product, you know when you can find a fault with something, there's no integrity there, is there? There's no giving the customer value. You need that. You need to know that you're giving your customers something that they are going to want to keep buying, to keep trying it over and over again because they love the product and it does what they want it to do. And I felt that even though I liked the products, I didn't like all the products, and I just couldn't find one. I mean, the hair care one was terrible because the products, for the first month, your hair was amazing. But, you know, second and third month, it completely trashed it. My hair was like a fuzzball. It was awful. And this was just as it was launching in the UK, and I had to go down to London. I'd washed my hair the night before, trying to make it all nice for this launch, because we was going to take loads of pictures and do loads of promoting and blah, blah, blah. And my hair was absolutely ruined, right? And only reason I went to the launch was because I didn't want to let the girls down that I'd arranged to go with. And I was like, on the way down there, I was like, look at my hair. I was like, it's a mess. It's like snapping off here, there and everywhere. And I'm like, I just cannot. I'm a hairdresser. I just cannot sell this product to anybody. It wants binning. And that is how bad some of these, you know what I mean? And when I tried to complain to the customer care, I found out they don't answer you. And then later on I found out there's a group for complaints where there are all other reps trying to deal with it themselves, putting before and after pictures of every post in this group is a complaint from a customer. And it's almost like the reps was completely brainwashed into, oh, it must be some medication they're on. Oh, it must be something they're eating. Every excuse under the sun other than the fact that the product was rubbish and it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Anyway, I just cannot do that to anybody. I don't want to sell something that's going to wreck the hair. Not a chance. And same applies to any other product. And it was like, before, even though I love this skin polish that much, I just weren't going to join anything else. I just thought, I'll stick to this makeup one. This is just fine. But we just struggled with it. It was I don't know. Since then, I found out a few little bits like questioning the quality, questioning the ingredients, questioning a million and one things about it, which just puts doubts in your mind that is it a good product or not, because they've said it is, and they've said this, they've said that. I've used it, seems all right, blah, blah, blah. But nobody wanted to buy it, end of the day. So I'd always got this skin polish in the back of my mind. I really wanted to buy some, so I bought some. I thought, sorry, I'm just going to buy some. Then I bought a bit of the makeup, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is where we get to. Now, after using these products, something was telling me that this company was different, because every single product I bought did what it said down to a T, and I just couldn't find a fault. So I went chatting with the girl that I got it from, went through all the company policies, company ethics, the culture of it all, what they donate to, because a lot of these companies do donate to some kind of charity. This one in particular is the Brighter Together Foundation. You can go and Google it. It's a real charity. It supports like women in underdeveloped countries, if you like, or villages or whatever. You know, where they're kind of a bit of a second-class citizen, the men wear the trousers and they've got to stay at home and do the cooking. It's to help them get out there and get some standing in the village, get them set up in their own businesses, giving them business training and all that kind of stuff, which is a really good charity. Plus a million other things they do as well as that, but that's just one particular thing that they're doing. They provide like kids playgrounds in areas where it's really poor and things like that. Anyway, and then they do donate so much money to this charity every time there's sales, commissions, blah blah blah. It's all set up to fund this thing, which is really nice. And then there's a 100% money back guarantee, so if you don't like it, you get your money back, no questions asked, job done. What else was there? There's 1,000,001 things that is totally different to all the others I'd tried. And I can honestly say I could not find a fault. I still haven't found a fault. Everything is so nice. The groups that you join up with, all the other reps are going through the latest promotions, the latest offers, the latest customer product, whatever. It's like one big massive community. Everybody's so nice, enthusiastic, and you learn tons and tons more than I have with any other company I've tried. There's that much training, there's too much training. You can do a training anytime, day, night, on anything you want. And they're training it in a way where you know what you're doing. They're not just kind of saying, oh, you need to do attraction marketing. Most of us that's new to this haven't got a clue what they mean by attraction marketing. We don't know what attraction marketing is. To us, it's just a fancy word. You know what I mean? Nobody seems to want to tell you what attraction marketing is. You have to kind of figure it out for yourself, which is just hell, really. But this company is very specific, and it tells you what it is. It tells you what to post. It tells you how to post. What pictures would be best to you. It goes into detail of the things that none of the other companies do. The ones that they just skirt round and send you packing and let you get on with it yourself. These want you to actually succeed in this business, and they've set up business plans, little fast start workshops for all the new starters. You name it, they've got it. They even work out like what you need to sell to get you a full wage, all that kind of stuff, you know, so you're not thinking, oh, well, I've had £1,000 in sales, but I've only made a couple of £100. That's no good to last me a month. I need the £1,000 each month, or whatever. They will work it out based on what commission you need to take home, just to what you need to sell, and they help you plan out how you're going to achieve that. This is from, like, if you want to be a beauty guide point of view. I'm not saying come and join my team and anything like that. I'm just trying to fill you in on all the nitty gritty and why this company is different, why it's worth trying the products. Because we also have another group with all these testimonials in from real people, results pictures, before and after pictures, what they've used, all in detail. So if somebody comes to me and says, what does sockets do? I can literally go and get probably half a dozen before and after pictures of a real person that's used it and what it's done to their skin or their complexion or whatever. And you can actually see a real difference. There's no filters. It's all the real deal. I've got notes here. Let me see if I've missed anything off. Oh, that's another thing. Everything about it is professional. You email customer care, they're straight there messaging you straight away, next day at the latest. What else? Oh, the kit. Now the kit, some people think it's expensive, right? But they've been quite clever with it because they've set it at a price where you're not getting people thinking, I'm going to buy that kit just for the discount and then not bother again. Gets rid of all that. So you've got no time wasters. You've got no kidnappers, as they call them. You are getting genuine people that want to buy the kit because they love the products and they want to give the business a run for its money. Now, everybody who has bought a kit works their arse off. They do the training, they learn how to do it. They're not spamming everybody's inbox. They are socialising, making friends, meeting real people. They're doing it a nice way and they're not bombarding you. It's one of those companies where the products are that nice. We don't have to come begging you to join our team or buy our products. We don't have to go selling it to all as friends like lots of them tell you to do. Go message 100 friends. We don't have to do that. We've got real results. You can see by live videos and whatever else. We can use the products. We can show you what they like. If you want to buy them, that's completely up to you. There's no obligation. We know they're good. You know what I mean? If you want to support us and try them out, that is fantastic. So yeah, everybody works. There's like fast start incentives. During January, there's jump start incentives. There's like free products for us if we sell a certain amount of products. There's free products for those that just join. I think there's a brush offer on at the moment for those that's new starting. It's like, how they've done it, we don't have to spend our money buying tons and tons of products to get a kit going. So we've got something to show you. As we're doing as makeup lives and showing you what's what, someone might buy a lipstick, someone might buy, I don't know, a skincare product. Our sales just come naturally. And it's the first company that I've done this with that I've managed to sell something without doing anything really in a roundabout way. I've probably done a live and they said, oh, that lipstick's nice, can I have one? And I'm like, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? And that's happened more than once. In fact, after being with the previous company, you know, because we was all so dead beat down and not getting anywhere and felt the first time, I mean, I jumped on here before I'd even got my kit with the little bits of bobs that I'd bought myself to say, I've just joined this new company and this is the eyeshadow, this is the lipstick, blah, blah, blah. This is, I think I'd got a holly ball at the time. And I actually sold stuff from that first ever live. And honestly, it made me cry because I was like, I've spent all that time slogging my guts out and not selling a damn thing up until now when I'm like selling things before I've even got the kit. And when you've been trying to do this for that long and getting nowhere, it's like, oh my God, there is some hope. That is why I've called this Live Hope and strength, because you need so much strength. You can do a live, you will have people taking the mickey out of you. You've got to be hard as iron sometimes, because if you was to take all these little snide comments to heart, you wouldn't be able to do it. It would just knock your confidence. You'd never do a live again. So you don't have to do lives, but I just think it's an easier way. They're seeing the real person. And they can tell by the way you're doing your live, what you're saying. If that's really you, your friends will be watching this at some point. And people you know will be watching this. It's no good sitting here saying, oh, this product's amazing, when you've probably never tried it and you don't know. You know what I mean? Because these work, we can sit here and try them all day long, any product you like, and we know it's going to work. And that is just so nice, because we're not selling you crap. It's amazing. Brilliant stuff. And what else have I got to tell you? Oh yeah, that's another thing that is a big one for me. There is no pot inside a pot, so it looks like you're getting a big pot of this. You get what you pay for. If they're only selling you 15ml, it's in a 15ml pot, and it's a full pot. You can't see that, but it's a full pot, right? There's no, you know what I mean? If it's 15ml, it's in a 15ml pot. You know, like, if it's 120ml, you're getting 120ml. Not 30ml in a 120ml pot. You know what I mean? That is a full pot. Other than the bit I've used. This is a skin polish, actually. By the way, one of my favourites. Oh, you can't see that, can you? The lighting's a bit weird today. It's this bloody mirror. I have to get used to it because it's new. But yeah, you get a full pot of 120ml. There's no deceiving you by selling you that and there's another pot inside there with about 20ml in. There's none of that. What else? I'm trying to think what else. I think I've just about gone through everything. The training. Oh, the compensation plan is amazing. It is that amazing, I cannot get my head around it, because there's bonuses on top of bonuses. There's 9 different ways to get paid. Not that that matters to somebody, because it's kind of like, well, I really like them products, I'm going to buy them anyway. I want to work from home because I could really do with the extra cash. So, because I'm buying them products anyway and I love them, it's going to be easy to show you. That is, you know what I mean? Dead easy. If you sell something, you sell something. If you don't, you don't. And that is how it is. So yeah, I thought I would just do a straight to the point, honest live of what this company is all about, what the products are like, in comparison to a few others I've done in the past, mentioning no names because it's not fair to go, you know what I mean. And just give you the nitty gritty of why I'm doing it. At the end of the day, I've got no car. And if I'm going to sit here selling products, I want to sell you good products that are going to work for you, that you're going to love. And if you don't want to buy them, that is not a problem. You don't have to. You can share my lives, you can comment in the posts, anything just to support me. I appreciate it all. You can have some samples if you like, and just try before you buy. You know what I mean? Give me a customer review. We don't have to buy them, whatever. I'm quite easy and I'm quite happy promoting these ones because they're really, really nice. So if any of you are on here that's thinking, I've not sold Note for ages, this company's driving me mad, I can't find out about this, that and the other, the training's boring, it's the same old, keep telling us the same thing and they're not telling us anything that actually works, then I highly recommend joining Lime Life. I don't get nothing out of it if you join. I don't get no bonuses if you join. You will just be on my team. I will teach you everything that I already know. I'll pop you in all the groups that there is, tell you how your back office works, how your commission is paid, all the little things. You get emails constantly, sometimes daily actually, telling you where to find things, what things do. Even emails to say there's a live training at such a time in such a group. It is a proper community. So if you're just looking for something because you're bored at home and you're sick of being lonely, this is the one to go for, because everybody is like so nice, so supportive. You couldn't wish to join anything any better. So I'm going to go now because I'm just kind of waffling now, aren't I? But I don't know, I just wanted to put you in the picture, share my excitement and give you the full story. So I will catch you all later, probably on another live. I don't think I'll be doing my makeup today. Maybe I'll do one later. I will see. So I will see you all soon, and thank you for watching. Bye.